Hello friends! Today I am clearly in a very different place than most of my videos. I am going to be sharing a Yuletime tradition, which for my family, historically being mostly Christian, actually throughout the last 6 generations Christian on both sides, involves Christmas trees or Yule trees. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my tree, and it's the first time I am setting up a tree all by myself, for myself, because there's no one else in the house. So I bought myself a brand new tree, and I'm excited to go ahead and get decorating and show you what I got. All right, so my tree is absolutely brand new, still in the box, so it's time to open it up. And here we go. I'm going to do very little editing of this video because I don't anticipate it taking me too long to set this up. Yeah. And excuse all the filler words because there's going to be a lot of filler words. There are going to be moments that I trim things out. Okay, so here are the pieces of the tree. Excellent. And I'll even be able to fit this back in the box. And for those who have done a lot of packing, you know that that is rarity. Okay, here are my legs. I should find something to be a skirt to put under the tree. It'll make it look nicer. Since I got a black tree, and you will see why in a little bit, probably a red cloth. So I'm going to see if I can't go find a nice sized red cloth to put under this. Okay, so I didn't find a red that was particularly large, but what I'll do is I'll wrap this around the base of the tree, and I have this nice, in this camera it doesn't particularly look green. Let's see, can I get it? Well, it's a deep forest green that I am going to lay underneath. Because this is still a raw fabric, actually I think it'll work that way. Still just mostly folded. We just want to make the folded side out. Yeah, there we go. That'll be good. Okay, now let's figure out how to unwrap the rest of this. As I said, it is brand new. I just purchased it yesterday. Cord. Let's see. There we go. And woo, the lights work. All right, just need to fluff these out a little bit. As those who are familiar with artificial trees know, particularly when you first get them, they are very scrunched and don't look particularly good. So what you do is you take the branches and you fan them back out, mimicking to the best of your ability the natural state of branches, which are more fan-shaped and often vaguely point up. And I know a lot of you already know this, being crafty folk yourselves, but gotta talk about something while doing this, right? Okay, let's figure out where the plug is on these these lower branches. There it is. I have found the plug. Ordinarily, I would also have seasonal music blaring, but I don't want to get copyright struck, so we're passing that off this year. Excellent. Okay, and eventually I'll have enough money that I can do things like that, but alas, not yet. I know it's a small tree, but I'm only one person, and I'm not actually celebrating. Like there's no family gathering happening in this house this year, so don't actually have to fit much underneath it. I am decorating it for me instead of for others. So we're going to take a step back, and that part seems particularly empty. Let's swing these around a bit to fill in that gap. There we go, that's better. Okay, that side needs flattened down a bit more. All right, now it's time to break into the bag of decorations, because I bought myself some new decorations. And all right. So, I also found these really awesome, they're electric candles, but they have solid wood, which is a lot of fun. So I'm gonna be putting some of those out here too. Whoop! That's not how that was supposed to work. I was just supposed to get this testing button out. There we go. Now do you turn on? Yes, you still turn on. Good. That was unexpected. But it does not actually stop it from working. There we go. So I got two short ones and a tall one. And this time I'm gonna be a bit more cognizant as I pull the sample thing out. There we go. Ta-da! So I've also got some, yeah, okay. So I got some lights to go down at the bottom, which you can't see because of the camera. That's okay. I'm just putting them together in a 3 together like this. And then I have a snow globe that I will be putting in front. Yes, I got a golden star to put on top. So you will begin to notice a theme. Having a black tree with a golden star. Okay. I don't want that light bulb actually being inside of it, so we're going to need to do this. There we go. Got my star. And then I got some gold and silver ornaments, which I'm going to open up. So I'm essentially going for a kind of like celestial starry tree, because that appeals to me. Since there were no trees left of natural colors, black was it was either black or white, And I prefer the black because you could put more stuff on it and it looks fine, where with the phosphorescent white, it doesn't look that great. Okay, and now... Oh, I wanted to show you the different ones that I got because this has some very cute things in it. So it has owls. So I got 2 boxes of these. So I have owls. It has snowflakes, and it also has, which I did not notice until just now as I started going through it, it has penguins. So the only other decorations I got to go with it are these silver nutcracker guys. So I'm going to pause here while I actually put hooks on all of these, because none of them have hooks yet. Okay, so I've put hooks on 1 box worth, and I'm going to see how much, if I actually need more than that. So, because owls are some of my favorites, we're going to make sure that they can actually be seen facing outward, watching the room. And since I'm the only one in the house, I'm not really going to be putting up much more decorations than this, because I'm rediscovering what I want to do for a holiday. And it's a bit different than past. Okay. I also mentioned that I have a nativity snow globe that I'm going to add. It's going to sit right here. It's going to be out of view of the camera for the moment, but once I finish showing the last handful of things I'm going to put on the tree, I will explain, or I'll do a closer up, and I think I'll actually put some more decorations on before I do that. But there's a handful of other things that I'm doing for myself to put on the tree that are not particularly Christian traditional. Trees are supposed to be symbolic. They're supposed to have you put the keepsakes, you put the important things on the tree. So I have a handful of important things represented by various necklaces and pendants that you have probably seen in my videos if you watched many of them. So one of them that I'm going to put on is this triskelion, which we're going to just kind of wrap that around like that and have it hanging there. I have this larger owl necklace. I know that I already have owls on the tree, but this is one that I've actually charmed. Same with the triskelion. I've charmed these for my protection as I go out and about in the world. So having some of them hanging from the tree in a similar manner as I would use them to protect myself, that way it can protect everything in the house. And then this one is a raven, which I think is going to go over here. And I'm going to need to figure out how to wrap that better so that it doesn't just immediately fall off. And I'm just letting the chains and necklace parts just hang. And then the last one is just a silver pentacle. because as a protective symbol, let's see, where do we want you? We want you balancing the triskelion. So you're going to be hanging from this over here. There you are. All right. And now I'm going to take a step back and see how full it is and if it needs more. Still looks a little sparse. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add hooks to the other box of ornaments, and then I will just do a close-up and show you closer up what my display looks like once I have that finished. All right, as promised, I'm going to show the final result. So we're just going to slowly work our way down. And there you have it. My Christmas decorations, or my Yule time decorations for the year.